Bubs Australia up by 20% today upon a positive quarter result, the second quarter of FY25. Things that I really liked in this report was the fact that the company has finally become cash flow positive. Also, the outlook and the guidance is for a break-even EBITDA, which according to our modeling represents after depreciation and amortization only $3 million loss for the full year. And then you might ask why, if the company is at a loss, why even looking at? I wanted to highlight this statutory net loss for companies. It's not a negative thing. It can be very positive. You have to look at the previous years and see if there is an improvement. Also see where the stock price is at and see whether the stock is undervalued based on the outlook for the next 12 months. That is exactly what we are doing right here, right now at this channel with Bubs. Let's have a look. My name is Les, I'm Chief Analyst of BG Trading Australia. Today is 22nd of January 2025. And I'll be sharing with you my thoughts on Bubs. Remember, this is not financial advice, it's just as from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply BGS 20 strategies together with our VIP members to chase trades of 20 to 40% profit with a very tight stop loss. How we set up targets, stop losses, how we avoid buying stocks at the FOMO area, and much more all in this channel. So if you like, please subscribe, share this video with someone that you believe would be interested, and hit the like button. That helps us to reach more people as you hit the like. So Bubs is a stock that we occasionally trade. Last year we traded Bubs right here, and we managed to lock in about $7,000, 27% profit. That was in pretty much March 2024, and by memory we did trade Bubs other times as well, as you can see here in October 2021. But then now we decided to go through again because we've been looking at this stock. We even was holding for a little bit, and then we closed our position at breaking even level. But we believe there is a fundamental turnaround with Bubs. So once I received the result today, I actually put up analysis for our VP members, which I'm very pleased to share with you. It's free analysis anyway. Obviously, entry details, targets, stop losses, trading consideration, probability analysis, that will be only available for VIP members. But if you want to have a good look on the fundamentals and the technical aspect of Bubs, the analysis will be available for you. Just go into our Facebook page or Facebook group, BG Trading, or Facebook community called Buy, Grow, and Sell Strategy for Share Traders. The link is there right now on today's post 2 hours ago. Anyway, this is a relatively boring stock. A lot of people has been very painful with this particular stock if you haven't used any strategy or any stop loss, as this company has been taking a long time to turn around. But the key fundamental improvements has come into this last quarter in line to what we were expecting, and the share price has soared about 20% sometime during the trading section today. So this is the analysis that we put today, and this is only available for our VP members, but I'm sharing with you right now. So Bubs Australia, it is a company that produce infant formula and other nutritional products as well. Covers various regional markets, including US, has recently entered into Canada as well, so China and Australia. But the thing I liked in this company based on our analysis and based on today's release of the second quarter report, is that all regional areas has showed improvement on gross revenue, which is very positive for a growth stock like Bubs. And I prefer Bubs for trading than A2 Milk, simply for the fact that Bubs is a smaller cap and is significantly undervalued in comparison to A2 Milk. And again, this is for trading, not for investing, and it is also not financial advice. You have to take your own conclusions based on your own analysis. This is just our thoughts here. Okay, so US quarterly revenue grow about 26%, and China 68%. China was a really good growth, and then also Australia 32%. Then all the other markets together 92%. So it was very essentially very positive across the board, and we haven't seen that for quite a long time. And also the problem with Bubs from the fundamental aspect was as a negative cash flow until this quarter, which has finally turned into a positive cash flow, exactly what we wanted to see. The guidance given by the company estimates a EBITDA for FY25 to break even, which is very positive, as all the previous quarter of the last few years, the company has been burning considerable amounts of cash in order to expand. So we now kind of, if I may, collecting the chips as the company start having the result of all the investment done. Also, the revenue guidance is $102 million for this financial year, which exceeds with gross margin that exceeds 40%. So if we look into the historic data, I have here in this analysis the revenue since 2017. So you can see that the company has been improving almost every year, except for when COVID hit. So then pandemic hit, they lost the Daigou channel, and then there was problems with other companies like A2 Milk as well, and the revenue shrank considerably from $54 million to $39 million, and that has triggered a negative trend for Bubs ever since, and the market did not get any confidence after that. And then in 2022 there was a remarkable improvement. We saw that through the stock price. If I go to the weekly chart, so that was the improvement on 2022. This Bubs has reached 83 cents a share at some stage intraday after the report, but there was again a sell-off based on a not so good outlook during interest rate hikes by Fed and all the central banks around the world directly affect most of growth stocks. We've seen most of the tech and growth stocks going down. Even though Bubs is not a tech stock, it is a growth stock. It depends on multiple lending facilities and finance to survive. But now with interest rates cut, we are expecting a turnaround of this trend and potentially Bubs entering into a new trend. Now 22% up as we speak. But based on the last two quarter results and based on today's update, we have projected a relatively smaller net loss for the year. We think in FY25 Bubs still going to be at net loss, all right? And the net loss projected is right here in this red representation, and then the revenue in green. So obviously you can see there will be a year-on-year growth on revenue, which last year was about $79 million revenue, and then according to the outlook and the guidance will be $102 million revenue right this year. So I have estimated based on our modeling and based on the fact that the company has reported EBITDA breaking even, that after the historic depreciation and amortization that has been falling under $2.53 million annually and some financial costs of $500,000, we are estimating a net loss for the full year FY25 of $3 million. That's what we are estimating. That's what the market has been priced, we believe. Now, any smaller net loss than $3 million based on our modeling could trigger an even further rally. And definitely this is a stock based on those parameters. It is a stock for us to watch very closely. Now let's jump into the technical analysis. So I have done a full technical analysis for you right here in this stock analysis. So if you, once again, if you want to have access, just jump on our community. It's free of access. All this part is free. And then obviously if you want to have access to should we buy Bubs, entry details, trading considerations, risk assessment, capital flow, probability analysis, you need to be a VIP member to have access to that. But from the fundamental aspect, we are expecting a turnaround. Also, we did some valuations based on the data that we have, and we come up with anything between 20 to 21 cents per share in comparison to other growth stocks that we are currently trading or following. I'm not going to mention those growth stocks right now, but this company is particularly undervalued in comparison to other growth stocks out there. And that's if there is value, obviously we want to take a piece. Remember, a lot of the very profitable trades are made by making money when we are buying extremely cheap. We did that with Zip, we did that with Appen, and many other stocks. Potentially we might do that with Bubs. Now, our VIP members will know exactly what we're talking about. Now let's jump into the chart. So this is a weekly chart, okay? So I'm going to, if this is obviously the last 5 days of trading session, and we see this huge and a large volume candle. This is a candle. We're not using Heikinatsu right now. If that consolidates and the stock sort of close around 12 cents, so we strongly believe this is this support is maintained, which is around 12 cents. 12 cents a share, and then it was reinforced by the fact that the company came up with a positive update and potentially stronger fundamentals than it has been over the last pretty much few quarters. If you look at the daily chart, we can see the moving averages. It was trading technically discounted price yesterday, and then this morning, obviously under 10 cents for me was highly discounted. It's still highly discounted for us, but if you use a BGS 20 strategy, it is trading at a technically fair price for both long and short term, but it's just sitting at the support. We could see potentially Bubs moving towards the next resistance level. That's currently sitting around 17, just under 18 cents, and then we have an extra resistance level around 27 cents, which represents obviously doubling what is right now. It's very feasible. All we need to see is further confidence. There are a couple red flags here. We don't know what's Trump's policy for tariff or importers in this category will be like. That could represent a further cost for the company, or if they are able to repass these to consumer and still be competitive, we don't know exactly. Still yet to see, and that's probably one of the reasons the stock has been falling towards this support level. People just gotta really skeptical about any company that export to US, and this is the case of Bubs Australia. And that brings the analysis to the end. I tried to keep short for you. Let us know what you think. Remember, this is again a boring stock that has a turnaround. We have another stock that is in a very similar position right now, hasn't reported yet. If you want to know this stock, you might want to look into become a VIP member, because the stock that we're talking about, we have just entered again, re-entered into this particular position today with our VP members. I cannot disclose right now because obviously it's not fair for our VP members. But if you are interested, go to bgtrading.com.au, see our plans out there. Have any questions, just chat with the team, and happy days. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.